Investing in Philippine real estate is exciting, but the legal process can feel like a maze. What are the non-negotiables to protect your money? Today, we cut through the confusion and focus on the two most crucial stages: property selection and contract signing. Our first stage is about finding the right property and critically make sure it's legally clean. This is your due diligence phase. First up, zoning laws. Your intended use must match the local government's classification. Is that potential warehouse lot actually zoned for industrial use? Or is it agricultural? Check with the local government unit or the zoning administrator's office. Non-compliance can lead to massive fines or demolition. If the land is classified as agricultural and you want to build a subdivision, you need the proper conversion clearance from the Department of Agrarian Reform. This is not a step you can skip. Property disclosures and title check. This is the most important step, title verification. Always get a certified true copy of the TCT or CCT from the Registry of Deeds. You must check two things. First, does the seller's name match the title? Second, look for encumbrances or annotations. Check the back. Scrutinize the back of the title for annotations. This is where you'll find records of existing mortgages, adverse claims, or pending litigation, known as lis pendens. A clean title has none of these. Foreign ownership check. If you are a foreigner, verify the property is a condominium and that the foreign ownership quota is below 40%, as owning land in Philippines is generally restricted. Legal compliance check. For properties from developers, especially pre-selling condos or subdivisions, know your rights under the key laws. Presidential Decree Number 957 demands developers provide full disclosure. If you're buying a condo, check the master deed and the project's compliance with the Condominium Act RA 4726. And don't be shy, ask for the developer's license to sell from the DHSUD. Once your due diligence is clear and the property is legally sound, you move to the battleground, negotiation and contract signing. The contract is your shield. Never sign without understanding every line. In the Philippines, you typically deal with two main contracts. Understand the difference: contract to sell and the deed of absolute sale. Contract to sell. This is for installment payments. It is a promise to sell and the title transfer is conditional. It only happens once you've completed all payments. Deed of absolute sale. This is the final document used when the price is paid in full. Once this document is notarized, ownership is legally transferred. Make sure any document you sign is properly notarized to be a public enforceable instrument. Key contract clauses. Look for these key clauses: the purchase price and payment terms, must be clear and specific. Possession date. When do you actually get the keys? Allocation of taxes and fees. In the Philippines, the seller typically pays the capital gains tax, while the buyer shoulders the documentary stamp tax, transfer tax, and registration fees. Make sure this is stipulated. Let's talk about the pitfalls, especially for installment buyers. The Maceda Law, RA 6552. The Maceda Law protects you. It provides strong legal safeguards for installment buyers. If you paid for at least 2 years, the developer cannot immediately cancel the contract. You are given a grace period to update your payments. The buyer is entitled to a refund, usually up to 50% of total payments made. Another major pitfall. If the seller is married, their spouse must sign the deed of sale unless the property is clearly identified as exclusive. Without it, the sale can be invalidated later. The importance of legal review. Don't rely solely on the broker or seller. The most critical advice: insist on legal review. An independent real estate lawyer can catch discrepancies in the title, ensure the contract is not one-sided, and verify the payment terms comply with Philippine law. The small fee is your biggest insurance policy against decades of litigation. Philippine real estate is heavily document-driven. Due diligence is not optional, it is mandatory. For every step, consult an experienced Philippine real estate lawyer. They will ensure your title is clean, your contracts are tight, and your investment is secure. I hope this information helps. Thank you.